Welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day as always. First up is a 1916 Denver minted Mercury dime. Now of course these dimes are 90% silver, but what makes this coin valuable is multiple different things. First off, it's a very rare key dated coin. They did not make a lot of these coins, under 500,000 for the 1916 with the D mint mark. If we go to the reverse at the bottom on the back of the coin, the reverse of the coin, you will see that D mint mark there, meaning that it was minted in Denver at the Denver Mint, right? So on the front here, we have the 1916 date. The AW there are the designer's initials. Those are not, that's not a mint mark or anything. Now this coin is super rare in all kinds of different conditions. I have one of these in my collection that's only worth around, not only, it's a lot, but it's worth around, you know, $700 to $800, but it's in much worse condition. It's in pretty bad condition. It's only graded at a 3 on the coin grading scale. This is graded at a mint state 67 with full bands. So to have this coin in general is super rare, and then to have it in this condition is extremely rare, and that's why the coin sold for over $195,000 at auction. So if you guys inherit coins, inherit coin collections, you know, purchase coin collections, always look out for the key date coins, especially the 1916 Denver minted Mercury dime. Now here is another Mercury dime. This coin has a mint error. Now this coin is not worth a fortune. It's worth over $400. It sold for $420 at auction. 1917 silver Mercury dime here that has been broad struck. You can see that around the rim of the coin. And again, this coin sold for over $400. Now it also was graded by NGC at a mint state 64 with full bands. Now, if you're not familiar with full bands, here's an image. You guys can pause the screen. The bands must be split. There must not be, you know, any interruption with that, you know, worn down or anything like that. So that's a designation that the coin grading companies will give your Mercury dimes. Now, here's a 1919 D mint mark. Again, this coin is not super rare in terms of date. It's not like a key dated coin. It's the D mint mark. Again, you see that at the bottom on the reverse of the coin. However, the value for this coin is in the condition itself, in that high grade of a mint state 66 with the full bands. So that's what gives the coin a lot of value, and that's why the coin sold for over $155,000 at auction. So super, super rare to have that coin in that condition, 150 grand. Now here is a mint error coin that sold for over $1,000, and you'll see it's in much worse condition. You know, it's not in horrible condition. It's graded at an AU 58 by NGC, and it was struck onto a retained split planchet. So you'll see that error as we zoom in on the coin there. This coin, like I say, a little over $1,000. Now here's a 1940 silver Mercury dime. Now it looks pretty normal here on the front like any old Mercury dime, but here on the reverse, as we zoom in there to the right side of the coin, you will see that extra metal there on the rim of the coin. That is also referred to as a cud and a die break. So that's what's taking place there. Now this is the S mint mark, so if we look at the bottom of the coin on the reverse, you will see the S mint mark. Now this coin is graded at a nice mint state 66 by PCGS, and this coin ended up selling for over $155. Not too bad. Here's a 1941 Mercury dime graded at a mint state 64 with full bands, and it does have a ragged clip. So you can see that on the rim of the coin, the edge of the coin there as well. This coin ended up selling for $114, graded by NGC. Now here's one of my favorites of this video. I have shown this in a previous video. It's the 1942 Mercury dime that has been double struck, and that design has been rotated. So as we zoom in there on the coin, you can see the lettering from the top of the coin here at the bottom of the coin. Just super, super cool double strike there. Super rare, of course, as well. This coin sold for over $2,000, graded by PCGS at a mint state 63. Awesome coin. Here's a 1943 Mercury dime at an AU 53, so not an extremely high mint state graded coin, but it does have a curved clip there at the bottom of the coin. That is a mint error. That is not like, you know, damage to the coin or anything. That's an actual mint error. And looks like we got a little minor clip here at the top as well, kind of like a double clip there. So this coin ended up selling for around $80 at auction in that condition. Had it been in much better condition, it could have sold for a lot more money, of course. Here's a 1943 silver Mercury dime that was struck onto a defective planchet. This coin, graded by NGC, ended up selling for around $95 at auction. I think that mint error kind of speaks for itself there. The planchet is the piece of metal that the die comes down and strikes the design onto. So strikes the design onto the planchet to create the coin, of course. Now here is a 1943, again, Mercury dime, where the obverse has been struck through. So you'll see that there at the top of the head, going to the rim of the coin there, that strike through taking place. Now this dime is graded by NGC at a mint state 63, and this dime sold for around $45, you know, so really depends on the market at the time you sell it as well. It's not a horrible grade, but it's not, you know, a top grade with this error, so 45 bucks. Now here is a 1944 Mercury dime that has been broad struck. You can clearly see that around the rim of the coin. It is graded by Annex at an AU 55, and this coin ended up selling for around $80 at auction. So not too bad for that one. Here is a super obvious mint error coin, a 1944 Mercury dime that has been double struck. The coin is graded and authenticated by NGC. You can see that nice double strike there on the right side of the coin there. Man, unbelievable to have a coin like this. This coin ended up selling for over $1,200 at auction. Next up is a 1945 Mercury dime. This coin was broad struck as well. Again, you'll see that around the rim of the coin. Graded by PCGS at a mint state 64. This coin sold for $360. Next up is a 1945. This is not a broad strike. This coin was actually struck 10% off center. 1945 dime. And this Mercury dime ended up selling for over $460 at auction. Man, graded at a mint state 63, 10% off center. Here is a mint state 65 graded Mercury dime struck on an underweighted planchet. Only weighs 2.1 grams. Got some cool toning to it. This coin ended up selling for $840 at auction. $840. Man. Feel free to check out my other coin videos. We're showing you newer coins and old coins that are worth money. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.